we're speaking to Joshua this morning, and he is a collector of glass cups and mugs and little shot glasses as well, right, Joshua?
Yes, yes.
Now, how long
All
have you
kinds
been?
made
Sorry?
of glass. All kinds of glasses as long as made of glass.
So all kinds of glasses. Now, how long
Yes.
have you been collecting these glasses for?
Okay. Well, it would be started in 1982.
Oh, wow.
So
38
that's
years. That's how old I
30.
am.
Yeah, maybe you're the inspiration or something.
Oh, wow. What
Yeah.
inspired you to want to start collecting glasses?
Okay. Well, it started off actually accidentally. I had this not very good habit of when I was young. I used to lie down on the bed and read magazines or books, and so I'll make a drink and drink it while I read, and then I'll be lazy to go and wash the mug or the glass, whatever. Then I used to just push it under the bed, and then I'll go and wash it later. So one of the times when I was doing that, I heard a clinking of glasses under the bed, and so I looked down, and there were a few. Well, those of us who are older will remember Milo used to give a big glass with every big tin that we bought.
Mm.
Parents bought at that time. So my mother, of course, there were 4 children in the family, so there was always a big tin, and each time there was a different kind of glass. Then that intrigued me, and there were about 4, I think, and then so from there it started. Then I looked in my mother's kitchen cupboard, and there were glasses which the leftovers. Like there's a set of 4 which used to be very, very popular wedding presents or housewarming presents, 4 or 6. So when a few break, usually the housewives don't use it,
Mm.
but they don't throw it away. They'll keep it in the back of the kitchen cupboard. So then it started with 10, then went on to 25. I went and asked my auntie and my cousins, and all of them had some, 1 or 2, which were in the cupboards. And so it grew from there. Then my friends knew, and yeah, that's how it started. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
And yeah, so, and then of course, my friends who go overseas, when I've gone overseas, I've always made sure people buy fridge magnets, I buy glasses. Go and look for them. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
they're not easy to bring back, are they? Like glasses,
uh,
they might break.
yes, yes, yes. But those that have come, I've brought from overseas. Well, you just pack it properly in between clothes, and just be careful when the customs check your bag. Just tell them, or you take it out carefully for them, and yeah, then should be okay.
Mm.
So far, no, nothing has broken that way.
Which is
But
your
I've broken on my own when I was shifting a shelf. Then yeah, some broke.
okay? Which is your most prized possession? Which is your most prized
It's
glass
a
or mug?
photograph. There is actually is the first glass that I got, where I kept under the bed. It's a Milo glass. It's very ordinary looking glass, but with a handle. And yeah, that's my favorite glass. That's the only one I won't give away. Yeah,
Because that sort of kick-started your collection.
I call it number 1. I have a name for it. Yeah.
So it's number 1. Okay. Do you drink from your glass collection, or are they only for display?
No. I do. I'm not too particular about that. I drink from my glasses. It's fun and it's interesting to choose what glass to drink from. When I have a soft drink, or I don't really use them for hot drinks. I have a few ceramic mugs for that. But yeah, water, any soft drinks. I've had people come over to my house, friends, and choose your drink and choose your glass.
You have 831 to choose from.
Right, right.
But
Yeah.
is there a specific, glass or glassware that you do not allow anyone to use and you don't use
No,
yourself
no,
either?
no, no. It's I'm not that I'm okay with it, you know.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I do not generally just give my glasses away, but I have a weakness in if children below 18
Yeah.
ask for a glass, then yeah, I mean, especially my friends' children or my relatives.
Then you just give it away to them.
Yeah, yeah. Some people, my friends or relatives, will tell me, "Hey, you collected it and now you're giving it away. Your collection will be less." I said, if I've managed to collect 831, I can collect more
Yeah.
if I give away. And the kids, after some years, they're still keeping it in a nice place in their mother parents' cupboard, or the glass shelf, glass case. So.
Mm-mm. Okay. What is the most unique glass that you have with you right now?
Uh, well, I have it here.
Oh,
Oh,
yay. All right.
Happen to, yeah. Can you see it?
Yes.
okay.
What's
Can
what's
you
so
see the
unique
art?
about this? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's so unique?
Look at the handle. It's an arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, that's
Um,
cute.
it probably looks like how he will look if he does that. Yeah. This is actually, about the most expensive that I spent on a glass.
How much was it?
$7.
Oh, really?
Seven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's the
Because
most expensive mug that you've bought for your
yes,
collection.
I mean there are a few others which are also $7, but that's the most that I've spent
Mm.
on one particular glass. Of course, there are times when I bought more than one at the same time, but yeah, for one, because most of my collection out of the 823, I would say about maybe 85% is given.
Mhm.
Leftovers when people move house. Somebody's neighbor was moving and they said, "Hey, look, do you know anyone who wants this?" Or the couple is old and they don't know what to do with it. Children whose parents collected and they didn't want it. They were not interested.
Mhm.
That. And of course, those overseas are. I don't know whether it's right to say this, but some of my friends have also, taken, acquired. I use the word acquired from pubs or uh, uh, funnily weddings, when you have the glasses for toasting.
Wait, what do you mean by acquired? Without that means they don't know that you've taken it, right?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say steal. I didn't want to say bought. That's the English language. You can use it.
Yeah, acquired. Okay, let's acquired.
So do you prefer a particular type of glass, or is anything, you collect any kind of glasses?
As long as you drink from it, I collect it. As long as it's glass. I There were times in my collection when I arranged it according to different types.
Mm-hmm.
The souvenir glasses, the shot glasses, wine, beer glasses, uh, plain glasses, colored glasses with handles, without. But yeah, I mean, I've done that as part of indulging in the hobby.
Mm-mm.
The other times when I just put it according to height, which took time. But when you have a hobby, you don't notice the time passing.
Yeah. But how do you display your glasses, your glass collection
Okay,
right
at the
now?
moment, they are all in boxes at the moment because I've retired and come back to Ipoh, my hometown, and I'm staying temporarily in my sister's house. So in the shifting, it's all in glasses. But when I was in my place in KL, then I had these long training tables, which go all around the hall,
Mm.
and the small place for a sitting set and a dining table. The rest is all the glasses because I I don't know, somehow I don't prefer in shelves because I want to look at it. I want to be near to it. I
Wow.
know it sounds weird, but yeah, that's me.
So it's not in a display cabinet or anything. You just put it on
It
the
used to
table.
be some time back, but when I moved, then the cabinets were, I had to get new cabinets because they were already old and stuff
Mm.
like that.
Mm-mm.
Then there was somebody giving away these training tables, the long training tables, so I preferred that.
Okay. So do you not let kids into your house because they might
No,
break
no,
your glasses?
I do. The thing is, some of my friends and even my relatives, they are concerned about the safety of my glasses, but I'm concerned more about the safety of their kids. So so far, even kids as young as 3 have come, my friends' kids and all, but nothing has broken. Nothing
Oh.
has broken because of the kids. Sometimes they are a bit like, they're looking at it like strange, like so many glasses, and so not always they go near. And those who go near, they are above 10, so yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So far nothing is broken, and of course, as I'm not married and I don't have kids, but I'm very concerned about kids.
Mm-mm.
I'm more concerned about ladies coming in with
Right.
with handbags, especially
Oh.
handbags. So somebody calls you and you turn around and there'll be like a crinkle of glasses
Right.
breaking, or so I normally tell the women coming to my house, uh, keep keep it keep your bags, handbags on this particular chair or this particular table. Yeah. So
Like what? Bull in a China shop, right? Right.
But have
yeah.
you had any kind of like those type of mishap happen where a bunch of your collections broke?
I'm happy to say that nobody other than me has broken my glasses.
Hmm.
Yes. So I once it happens. There were some. Every time I've moved in the past, a few have broken
Mm.
in the packing and stuff like that, because other people are handling the boxes. But the it has a few. I mean, out of maybe 300, 400, one or two out of when it was 500, 600, maybe 4 or 5 have broken. There was once about 16 glasses broke, but
Wow.
that is not moving. I was moving a shelf, but I was trying maybe foolishly to move the shelf with the glasses still on it,
Oh no, no,
Oh.
no, no.
and one of the boards gave way. So well, yeah.
How did you feel when you saw all 16 broke?
Yeah. Uh, well, yeah. I mean, I was sad about it because some you can't get it back, or because these are given by different people and stuff from different places. But I said, well, can't cry over spilled broken glass.
Literally.
Yeah.
Now,
So yeah.
you said you have 831 glasses in your collection as of now. How do
Yeah.
you clean and maintain this
Oh
entire
yeah.
collection? Do you wash each and every one of them individually?
Uh, the
How
last
often?
the last house that I moved to before I moved to Ipoh, I was in Bandar Sri Damansara. That was like probably 5 years ago. When I moved there, then I washed each and every glass. Yeah,
Oh.
things like this. Even if somebody wants to help me, I would rather not, because if it breaks, I don't want them to be responsible for it.
Mm.
So and I want to clean it myself. So I know my glasses. One of the I sorry if I'm taking the time, but just something that I notice about myself is that if one of the glasses is missing, I will realize it.
How? There's
All
800 over.
yeah. Well, I don't know, somehow then I will check if sometimes it's there. It's just that my memory, but I will notice certain glasses, or I take it to the kitchen, like I used it and it's drying in the kitchen, then it'll be there.
So
So
you never actually tag and find some history about this particular glass, why they made it this way, whatever. Have you ever done that?
I actually, a friend of mine, when it was around 500, she suggested it, but by that time, I know of some, but it's too many to know all, and now it's 800. So
Right.
Okay,
of
so
course, I do know probably uh, well, about 200, 300 of it I would know. Yeah.
like some history to
Mm.
how you got that glass and all that. Is there an interesting story of how you obtain one of your particular glass? Like maybe you traveled very far or
Uh,
someone dear to you gave it to you?
Ideally, you didn't steal it, lah.
no, 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 no. Acquired, acquired.
Acquired.
Well, there are very few that I did. I can't say on air where I got it from, but it's a long time ago. Yeah, I mean the one that is uh, where I went quite far to get it is, I mean, not I didn't go for the glass. I was on a church mission trip to Cambodia.
Wow.
So in Phnom Penh, after the church work that we did, then we went shopping, and yeah, so I bought a glass there. Yesterday I checked on the internet; it's 2,161 kilometers
Oh, wow.
in Phnom Penh. So I've got some on Phnom Penh. I've also got to Siem Reap. Every country that I've been to, I've bought. Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't spend too much. I don't go for collector items.
Mm.
But when you said about an interesting glass, there was one in the process of collecting. An article came out about my collection in the year 2006, and in the Star, and again in 2017. Yeah, there was also a Malay Mail article in 2000. So as I was telling Keith, finally the articles have come out when it was around 300, around 500, around 700. So hopefully one more comes out when it's 900, or my target of 1,000 anyway.
Your target
So
is 1,000.
yes, but of course it's slowed down now because I'm not my own place and not actively collecting.
So what?
But
Once you hit 1,000, you're gonna stop?
I think so. Yeah, because I'm already 60. Actually, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it after that. Not every body is looking to get it,
Mm.
and not everybody is interested. I mean, and it's a lot, 800, or 1,000, hopefully, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying the glass that I wouldn't say I treasure it most, but I think that's the most valuable is the Queen Elizabeth's coronation. There was some commemorative glasses made, which I saw once when somebody called me to have a look, and I think I remember the family didn't want it because the father had passed away in his collection, and they didn't know the value of it. They had some very valuable glasses, and they were just going to give it away. But I wanted to be honest with them. I told them, look, these are collectors' items, and maybe you want to have a rethought about it. What you want to do, because there were a lot of old. I mean, this was the guy who passed away at that time. I was in my, I think, 40s, and the person who passed away was in his 80s. So that's really old, and so there were a few of these, and yeah, Queen Elizabeth's coronation. If you check on the internet, it's Malaysian dollars, about $200 a glass.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
But somehow, I mean, I'm not going to spend that much for glass. Not because of money, but it's just not my type of collection. Because I collect, I've got glasses which have been 95 cents.
Right.
And also, as I said, $7, $5, whatever it is. So, but just 2 years ago, one of my older cousins passed away, and his wife passed me a glass, which was his parents' glass,
Mm.
and they passed in the 70s, and it was a Queen Elizabeth coronation glass, And this is older than me. I'm 61 this year. The glass is from 1954, which was
Wow.
the year Elizabeth was coronated. So yeah, not that I'm into things from England, but yeah, the fact that it's old, it's from that time. And even the one I from Australia, which was my 831st glass, it's my friends from my friend's in-laws house. When the house, there's nobody staying there, and she happened to see this, and her in-laws had probably gone to Australia many years back, and so she passed it to me.
But how do you research what year these glasses were from, and how do you know that?
Well, some if they have a particular brand on it, that then yeah, on the internet you can check. The other way is to put it on the Facebook. There are people who put on Facebook and ask. So I put it there, and just so happened one of my cousins knew.
But what does your family think about your glass
Oh,
collection?
uh, the, not very well. Yeah, because well, first of all, why glasses? Why not stamps? Why not movie posters? Why not glasses? My answer is why not glasses? Because I mean, to a large extent, collections make sense to the collector,
Yeah.
whichever it is, whether it's in display or whether it's on the floor. It makes sense to them, and some also have told me your collection is nondescript. Why don't you collect just beer glasses
Yeah.
or souvenir glasses or shot glasses? Well, that's not me,
Mm.
So,
To each their own. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
so I'm actually like I said, I'm having a lot of thought about what to do because uh, my siblings, I mean, what they said is fair. They don't want to be left with the decision on what to do with it. You
Mm.
know, if it's 5 or 10, they can just give it to my friends. It's 800 and 30. So yeah, they I probably have to call Houston and ask for something. We have a
With
problem.
space.
Put it up in space. What would be your ideal situation for your collection though? What would be the ideal situation?
There's a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, who I've spoken to, and she's okay. It's just that her house is also not very big. Actually, it's more for her children and her, so and her husband. So yeah, when the time comes, as of now, I've given her name and number to my sister. So
In
yeah,
case anything happens.
my two brothers don't want to handle my rubbish, as they say.
But I'm sure,
I
I mean,
mean,
because it is
more
a thin
fortunate.
line between being a collector and a hoarder. Like, do your family think that you are just hoarding all these glasses?
Well, some of them not hoarding, but they say I too much of an attachment to it.
Mm.
Yeah, because uh, yeah, that seems to be the thing I'm holding on to. I've given when I moved back to Ipoh, I gave away a lot of my stuff, cupboards and all, kitchen stuff and stuff. But this is something, yeah, I'm well, I wouldn't say I'm not holding on to it, but that's part of me.
Mm.
uh, I always say this, I'm not married, I don't have a wife and children or grandchildren, and this is my legacy, while I'm around, at least. Of course, I've told my nephews and nieces to come and take what they want.
Mm. Mm-mm.
But it's not rubbish, because if it was rubbish, you wouldn't get newspaper articles writing about you and we wouldn't be talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
But what are some of the biggest issues that like collectors like you face? Is it mostly storage?
Storage, but glasses are open top. The top is open, so dust tends to collect. So that's yeah, an issue. But unless you are of the kind who constantly clean it, or if you keep it in the shelves, then still it collects because dust still gets in, but
Mm.
less of a problem. Uh, yeah, that would be the main issue, and of course space. You know, yeah.
Okay. How?
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it 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 uh, it is your passion, so you don't mind it being around you, even if it's dusty. But of course, you don't want it to collect too much of dust.
Mm. How has being a collector changed your life? Has it?
Uh, not change my life. I mean, it has been there as I've worked in different places and done different businesses. It's just something people come to know, and then sometimes they indulge me in it by giving me something. But strangely, I must say this: for birthdays and Christmases, I've had very few presents which are glasses. Somehow, well, yeah.
Do you wish that you had received more glasses
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Christmas and birthdays?
Yes, yes, yes. I would treasure it more than when a shirt or t-shirt or some deodorant. And but yeah, I mean, people are giving, so that's up to them.
Mm-mm.
Your sisters and brothers or relatives are probably going, he's got enough glasses already, you know. I don't think we need to give more.
That's
Do
right.
you spend a lot of money on this hobby?
No, 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 no.
No.
When I do come across, I mean, when I go to department stores, I tend to, yeah, rotate around the glassware,
Mm.
and I see if they have something, and if it's not too expensive, what I have already. That's the other thing.
Mm.
No, I have 831, but I know if I see a glass in a shop whether I have it or not. I do know.
Okay.
I don't know if this was mentioned, but each of my 831 is just one of a kind.
Oh, wow.
It's one of each only.
Okay.
One of,
So
yeah.
you don't have like a set.
No, no. Some people have given me because they didn't want it anymore. Then I've given it. I've kept one, and then I've given it off the rest as Christmas presents, birthdays. Some I've inscribed their name. Gone to Central Market, get it painted and
Mm.
stuff like that for wedding anniversaries. Yeah. I
Okay.
at one time it was ayo too much. I had about I think almost 200 extras. Yeah. Then over a period, when I met for reunions, then I passed it to them. But adults are less enthusiastic. Children are quite enthusiastic because
Yeah.
no one gives them glasses. So,
Yeah.
But what's next on your list? Like, what are you looking for next to add to your collection?
well, eh, not really particular because most of my collections, when people have given, I take it. If I don't have it, and then I come across shops, then I'm looking for it. I'm not looking for anything particular. Right now, it's more of a number game. So I'm looking to get 1,000. You know,
Mm, mm, mm. Okay.
there were times when I've arranged in different categories. So there's some categories where there are less.
Mm.
So like right now, it is the ones with the handles, the plain glasses with the handles, and
Now, Joshua, lastly, what advice do you have for up and coming collectors? Maybe they're just starting up a little
yeah.
collection of something that they're interested in. What advice would you give them?
Uh, well, I would say spend time and not money on it. Spend time, then you can grow it because the thought is there, and things will attract to you or people will come to know.
Mm.
Uh, if you want to spend money, if you have, do it, but don't go out of your way to spend money on it. Like I said, 10 to 15% of my collection has been spent on by me. And as I said, the most was $7 per glass. If you're talking about 800, 10% is about 80, so about 100. Even if you take the maximum of $7, about $700 over almost 40 years, you know. So maybe I had the right friends and family who just gave, and of course a lot of people don't know what to do with it. When they are in their parents' house, when they moved, some expatriates were in Malaysia and they moved and they just
So collect with your heart, not with your money.
yes, yes, yeah. And later, if you want to spend some money, it's okay, but it has to come from the heart first, and then that will fortify your interest in it.